Well, all right. Welcome to another session of DMP Speaks Live. I'm live, y'all. I'm live on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram. What is going on, my family, my people? I hope that you're doing well. I'm feeling well. I'm hoping that you're feeling well. Thank you for spending some time with your boy on tonight. This is Thursday night, and what do I do every Thursday night? It is time for DMP Speaks Live. So I hope everybody is doing well. I pray that you are doing well, your family is doing well, staying healthy, and all those good things, right? So tonight, we're talking about 3 ways to be proud of your personal accomplishments. Because when we think about, I've taught so many times, I've taught on who you are, find out who you are. A lot of you know who you are, right? And that's a wonderful thing. But sometimes you like to make the things that you have done and accomplished, your achievements and your accomplishments, you made those things small, right? A lot of you are doing some great things. Maybe you might not be on Instagram, or you might not be on Facebook and everything is showing, right? But some of the things that you are doing are great, and you feel like you've been overlooked. Tonight, we're going to talk about 3 ways to be proud of yourself and proud of your accomplishments, your achievements, your milestones, because it's so important to value not just yourself, but what you have contributed to your family, what you have contributed to other people, what you have contributed to your community, and especially the world. So we're going to talk about that. I need you guys to do me one favor, and I ask you this every week. I need you to share this live with someone. Please share this live. And if you are having trouble hearing me, please tell me, because I want to make sure everything was correct this particular time, because we had some issues last week, but we don't want to have the same issues every week. So I worked on some of the little problems, but it should be all good now. If you can hear me, please tell me that you can, and I want to just go forward. But if there's any issue, please let me know. So let's go forward here. So sometimes, if we'll be honest, and I want you guys to share this with someone, share this on your page. If I can get 5 of you to share this on your page, I really think it will be able to add some value and to help someone tonight. That's just what I feel in my heart of hearts. So let's get into this. So I wrote this down. We can treat our achievements, our accomplishments, and we can make them be very insignificant. Because when I just got off of TikTok and did a live just now, we were talking about stop hating yourself and start loving yourself. One of the things that people are looking for, and when they start hating themselves, and what I talked about, is they start to compare what they have done or what they have accomplished to someone, and they feel like if their accomplishment is not matching what they have done, and that person may be a little bit further than them, they feel like what they have done, what they have accomplished, what they have achieved is minute, that it is insignificant. So I want to break that bubble tonight to let you know, to remind you, not just to let you know, but to remind you that what you contribute to this world, and your world could just be your city. It could be your home. It could be towards your kids or to your husband or to your wife. What you contribute is not small. It's not insignificant. It's needed. Where would we be without you? Maybe you're not as popular as other people, but you're important to someone. You're important to that friend. You're important to that child. You're important to that wife. You're important to that husband. You're important to that best friend. And you might just have one best friend, but that's more than what some people can say. So again, start to value what you bring to the table, because we talk about this. I hear this a lot. What do women bring to the table? What do men bring to the table? Well, a lot of times we have to be able to be secure in what our achievements are, what our accomplishments are, right? And another thing that I want to bring out, when we make our achievements small, it holds up our own personal progress. See, I believe that there's levels to this. And what I mean by levels, there's levels to your strength. There's levels to your goals. There's levels to your mental capacity. There's levels of ideas that you haven't even done yet, that you haven't even stumbled upon. But if you always feel like what you do is insignificant, how can you make progress to the next level? How can you make progress to that next thing that you want to do, to that next book idea, to that next business idea, to that next healthy relationship? Because you are looking or trying to compare yourself to that person or to that family or to that business. Whatever God, because I'm a God lover, whatever God has given you, right? You should be happy with that. The reason why I'm saying that, because I used to be like that, everybody. I used to compare myself so much to everybody that I felt was better than me. Well, he's a better musician. He's a better drummer than me. He's a better organist. He's a better singer. We're the same height, but he looks better. I can go on and on. I had that complexity in my mind. And I continue to compare myself. See, comparison is the enemy. Comparison is your enemy because it's bringing you down to a level that you just graduated from, right? Whatever milestone that you have. So let me give you an example. Maybe you didn't do so well in school, but you went back. Maybe it took you 5 or 6 years, but you went back. And now you got your associates, or you got your bachelors, or you got your masters. But you are sitting around with other people that have maybe already had their masters. Maybe already had their bachelors or their associates. But that doesn't mean because they've had it longer that they're better than you. And that doesn't mean that your degree is smaller than theirs. It's the same degree. Maybe it's in a different category, but it's the same, right? We've heard the stories of people that are 60, 70 years old going back and getting their degrees. It's because of what they want to do. It's because of what they want to accomplish, because they know it's important to them. So even if you're a janitor, even if you pick up a garbage across the street, maybe you're just a great parent. Maybe you are somebody that they can rely on. Maybe, let's go back to the parent thing. Maybe it was just you and your son, or you and your daughter, and you raised a great son, you raised a great daughter, or you raised a great family, because you contribute so much, mom, or even dad. Be proud of your accomplishments. Be proud that you put the time and effort into that person, that child. But never quit on your goals. Never quit. Have a plan, but never quit. A lot of people have quit because they don't believe in themselves anymore. They feel what they contribute is not valuable, but I come to bust the bubble. You are valuable. If you've never heard this before, you are valuable. Is this thing on? You are valuable. But you got to start believing that, because I could tell you all day, your friends can tell you all day, once you start to believe that you are valuable, that your impact is great, and it's not less than, then you will start looking at yourself differently. You'll start looking at your life differently. So I just want to give you, I have about 5 minutes, 5 or 6 minutes. I want to give you some things tonight. I want to give you some nuggets. That's what I call it. It's not because I'm a big guy and I like to eat. I want to give you some nuggets that I feel will be helpful for you. I want you to put this in your phone, your iPad, whatever it is. And I want you guys to share this message with someone. Because sometimes we get to the place that we feel like this and we're helping other people. I've felt like this many a times. But I wanted something different. I had to change my mindset. And because I've changed my mindset, I had to change me. So I want to give you these few things, and I'm going to get out of your way. But I want to encourage you to find, apply these things, because it's important to apply these things. Y'all ready? All right. So the first one is be proud of yourself and make it a necessity. What does that mean? Be proud of yourself and make it as a necessity. Make it necessary. Make it a necessity, however you want to put it. One of the things that you have to do, you got to celebrate the level that you're on. I know this is heavy tonight, but it's going to help somebody. It's going to free somebody. Celebrate the level that you are on, whatever level that is. If you're starting out, or you're starting over, or you're rebuilding, or building yourself, celebrate it. Because you didn't give up. You didn't give in. Celebrate it because you've done it. Right? Because a lot of times we won't do certain things because we're afraid. So you didn't allow fear to overtake you. You didn't allow your depression to overtake you. You didn't allow worryingness to overtake you. You didn't allow other people's words to overtake you. And owning what it took to get there. You may have to make some sacrifices that other people don't even understand and would never understand. But you made some sacrifices in your life to get where you are now. And if you can't celebrate where you come from and own it, well, who else is going to do it for you? You got to be able to celebrate yourself. And whoever's in your atmosphere, in your community, even if it's one person, if it's nobody, celebrate yourself. Tell yourself you did a good job. I know that sounds crazy, but seriously, psychologically, if you keep telling yourself that you can make it, if you keep telling yourself the level that I'm on is not over, but I'm celebrating what I started, you're going to keep going because that's building momentum. And I want you to have all the momentum that you need to have. Y'all hear what I'm saying? The next thing is, so that's being proud of yourself and making a necessity to be proud of who you are, to be proud of what you are accomplishing, your achievements or the things that you have done. Be proud of who you are. The next one is giving it all you got. Giving everything that you got into that project. Giving everything that you have and making it work. Y'all hear what I'm saying? Do your personal best. So go past your best and do your very personal best. So I'm adding something to it. I get excited because if you give it all that you have right now, you can't fail. I'll say it again. If you give every fiber of your being to that particular thing, you can't fail because you have given it your all. Now, people say, well, I've given it all and I failed. But did you allow, when you failed, did you stay there? Because if you stay there, that's when you will fail. But if you allow that failure to push you up even more, to make you strong, because sometimes our pain makes us stronger. I'll say it again. Our pain makes us stronger, right? And no holding back because you're so focused on your personal success. That's another thing. from start to finish. You got to pay attention because you've given it all you had. You've grown. You've changed. Take a moment to think about that for a moment. Wherever you started, you're not the same person in the middle because you went away from whatever you were dealing with, whatever was pulling you, and now you are starting to become a new person. And now when you become a new person, you start to do some new things, accomplishing certain goals that you felt like you couldn't do before. That's the most powerful thing that nobody can give you. Money can't buy that. That can't be taught. That's an experience that you have. So give it all that you got. And the last one is, be proud of what you are doing. If I could say this again and I'm done. Be proud of what you are doing. Comparison keeps you from succeeding. Be proud of who you are. If you can't be proud of who you are, who's going to be proud? Maybe you don't have, again, maybe you don't have somebody else to be proud, but if you can learn how to be proud of yourself, if you can just be able to say, self, you did a good job today. Things kept coming at you, but you did a good job. You could have quit, but you kept going. You could have gave in, but you kept going. Be proud of who you are. Be proud of what you have accomplished. If you just got your degree and it took you 5 years, be proud of that. If it took you 5 years to get out of high school, not. If people will say, they'll tell me, well, that's not good. Well, no. It is good. Because if you had one of those years that wasn't that good, but instead of you dropping out, you kept going and it took you 5 years. Maybe it took somebody else the regular 4, but it took you an extra year. That's okay. You got it done, baby. You got it done. If it took you an extra 2 years to graduate from a 2-year college, don't worry about how long. Just do it. Just get it done. And be proud of this win. Because you can be proud of this win, there's going to be some other wins. Believe me, there's going to be some other wins that you're going to have. I want you to be proud of who you are, what you have accomplished, because you're not done. You're not done. Each step that you go higher and higher. My father used to say that, God bless the dead. Each step that you take, he would tell me, son, you go higher, and he'll do this, pointing up to heaven. Go higher and higher. I want to see you go higher and higher. That's what I want. I want to see you do better. Listen, thank you so much for your time. I'm passionate about what I do, as you can see, because I want to see you become the best version of yourself. If you're looking for a coach like myself, and you're saying, I want to learn how to be proud of myself, and I want to accomplish some goals, but I'm just having some issues, and I didn't know it was that. I didn't know I was dealing with so much until you started talking about it. And I want to find out how to become a better person, a better version of myself. I want you to send me a DM, a direct message. And I want to see how I can help you. I hope that you took notes tonight, but I want to talk to you offline because I want to help you become the best version that you can by resetting your mind, rebuilding yourself, and taking all that rebuilding and being renewed. I want to see that in you. I might not know who you are, but I'm betting that you can be the best version that you need to be. Thank you so much for your time. Please share this with somebody. If I can just get 5 to 10 people to share this live on their page, please, let's spread this word. Let's spread these nuggets so that somebody can start to really take in their own value and say, you know what? I'm happy, not just who I am, but I'm happy for what I accomplished. Thank you so much for you guys' time. I really appreciate it. But until next time, everybody, I want you all to have a great night.